Hey everyone, welcome back to the City Guru. Today we're diving into why March is one of the best times to visit Japan. Whether you're a fan of spring blossoms, cultural festivals, or winter sports, Japan in March offers an incredible variety of experiences. This is a time when the country transitions from winter into spring, so you can catch snow in the north and cherry blossoms in the south. And let's take a closer look at everything you need to know to plan your trip to Japan in March. March in Japan brings a gradual shift from winter to spring, so the weather can vary quite a bit, depending on where you are in the country. If you're traveling to northern Japan, such as Hokkaido, expect colder conditions with temperatures ranging from -3 to 4 degrees Celsius, or about 27 to 39 degrees Fahrenheit. There's still plenty of snow, making it perfect for skiing and snowboarding enthusiasts. In central regions like Tokyo and Kyoto, the weather is much milder, with temperatures ranging from 5 to 13 degrees Celsius, or 41 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. The days are generally pleasant, although you might experience cooler mornings and evenings. Further south in Okinawa, temperatures can range from 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, or 59 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, giving you a taste of early summer. If you're planning a trip across different regions, packing layers is key. Make sure to bring a light jacket for cooler moments. And don't forget an umbrella or raincoat, as March often brings short rain showers, especially in the central and southern parts of the country. One of the most iconic experiences when visiting Japan in March is witnessing the breathtaking cherry blossoms, or sakura. These delicate pink and white flowers symbolize renewal and the fleeting beauty of life, and their blooming is one of the most highly anticipated events of the year. The practice of cherry blossom viewing, known as hanami, is deeply embedded in Japanese culture. Families, friends, and even colleagues gather under the blooming trees to enjoy picnics, take photos, and celebrate the arrival of spring. For travelers, experiencing this tradition is a must-do, offering a glimpse into both the natural beauty and the communal spirit of Japan. The timing of the cherry blossom season can vary slightly each year, but generally the flowers begin to bloom in late March in the warmer regions, such as Tokyo and southern Japan, and continue into early April. The bloom typically starts in the south and moves northward, with Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka hitting their peak bloom toward the end of March or the beginning of April. In colder regions like Hokkaido, the blossoms don't appear until much later, closer to May. Because the bloom period lasts only about 1 to 2 weeks, timing is key. To ensure you catch the cherry blossoms at their peak, it's important to follow the local sakura forecasts, which are updated daily during the season. These forecasts will help you plan your trip and adjust your itinerary based on the bloom's progress. When it comes to finding the best spots to enjoy the cherry blossoms, Japan is full of picturesque locations. In Tokyo, one of the most famous places for hanami is Ueno Park, which boasts over 1,000 cherry trees. The park is lively during peak season, with locals and tourists alike gathering to picnic under the trees and enjoy the festival-like atmosphere. If you prefer a quieter experience, Shinjuku Gyoen offers a more serene setting with expansive lawns and beautifully arranged gardens. The wide-open spaces make it easy to find a peaceful spot to sit and enjoy the view. For a unique take on cherry blossoms, head to the Meguro River, where hundreds of cherry trees line the riverbanks. At night, the blossoms are illuminated, creating a stunning reflection in the water, making it one of Tokyo's most photogenic hanami spots. Kyoto, with its historical temples and scenic landscapes, offers some of the most enchanting cherry blossom viewing in Japan. The Philosopher's Path, a 2-kilometer canal-side walkway lined with hundreds of cherry trees, is a particularly magical spot. Walking along the path during peak bloom feels like stepping into a dreamscape, with the delicate blossoms gently falling into the water. Another must-visit location in Kyoto is Maruyama Park, located near the famous Osaka Shrine. This park is known for its grand weeping cherry tree, which is illuminated at night, creating a dazzling display. The park's central location makes it easy to combine a visit with exploring Kyoto's nearby historical districts. For those venturing beyond Tokyo and Kyoto, Hiroshima's Miyajima Island offers one of the most picturesque hanami settings in all of Japan. With the iconic floating torii gate of Itsukushima Shrine framed by cherry blossoms, the island presents an unforgettable backdrop for your cherry blossom viewing experience. Meanwhile, in Osaka, Osaka Castle Park is another fantastic option. The park is home to over 4,000 cherry trees, and the contrast between the ancient castle and the delicate pink blooms creates a striking visual contrast that draws thousands of visitors each year. If you find yourself in northern Japan later in the season, Hokkaido's Matsumai Park is a hidden gem. The park is home to a variety of cherry trees, which bloom at different times, extending the viewing season. This park is particularly famous for its cherry blossoms against the backdrop of Matsumai Castle, a stunning sight that makes the extra travel to Hokkaido well worth it. When it comes to Hanami, timing is everything. The cherry blossoms are fleeting, typically lasting only 1 week at their peak before falling from the trees like soft pink snow. For this reason, it's a good idea to be flexible with your travel plans and keep an eye on bloom predictions. While the season is short, you can make the most of it by visiting multiple locations at different stages of bloom, starting in the south and working your way north if time allows. To avoid the biggest crowds during Hanami, consider visiting popular cherry blossom spots early in the morning. Parks like Ueno and Maruyama can become packed later in the day, especially on weekends. So getting there at sunrise not only gives you some peace and quiet, but also the chance to take stunning photos in the soft morning light. If you're more of a night owl, consider Yozekura or nighttime cherry blossom viewing. Many parks, including Ueno and the Meguro River, light up their cherry trees after dark, creating an ethereal and romantic atmosphere that is often less crowded than daytime viewing. One of the best ways to enjoy Hanami is with a traditional Japanese picnic under the trees. You'll notice locals spread out blankets, enjoying everything from home-cooked meals to food bought from nearby stalls. You can pick up delicious treats like yakitori, grilled chicken skewers, takoyaki, octopus balls, or taiyaki, fish-shaped cakes filled with sweet red bean paste, from the food stalls often found near major Hanami spots. Don't forget to pack a blanket, and if you really want to do as the locals do, grab some sake or chuhai, a type of flavored alcoholic beverage, to sip while you relax beneath the blossoms. Cleanliness is key in Japan, so be sure to clean up after yourself when the picnic is over. Many parks provide trash and recycling stations specifically for this purpose. Finally, it's important to remember that while Hanami is fun and festive, it's also a time to be respectful of the natural environment. Avoid touching or shaking the cherry trees as they are delicate and the blossoms can fall off easily. Keep noise levels down, especially in smaller parks or temple grounds, and be mindful of those around you who may be quietly appreciating the beauty of the moment. Whether you're wandering through the bustling streets of Tokyo or the serene gardens of Kyoto, the cherry blossoms will be one of the most memorable parts of your trip to Japan. It's a fleeting but magical time of year, and if you're lucky enough to be there in March, you'll understand why the country celebrates these blossoms with such joy and reverence. If your trip is earlier in the month, or if you just want to experience a more tranquil floral display, consider checking out Japan's plum blossoms. Plum trees, known as bloom a few weeks before the cherry blossoms and offer a similar beauty with their delicate white, pink, and red flowers. Unlike cherry blossoms, which are short-lived, plum blossoms tend to last longer, making them easier to catch. Plum blossom festivals are less crowded than their cherry blossom counterparts, providing a more peaceful setting for you to enjoy Japan's early spring. Top spots for plum blossom viewing include Kairakuin Garden in Mito and Osaka Castle Park. The sight of these vibrant trees against historical backdrops is simply magical. For those who love winter sports, March is still a great time to hit the slopes in Japan. The northern regions, especially Hokkaido and the Japanese Alps, maintain excellent snow conditions throughout the month. In fact, some ski resorts like Niseko and Hakuba are famous for their high-quality snow and typically stay open until early May, though the snow becomes softer as spring progresses. If you're a skier or snowboarder, March offers the benefit of fewer crowds compared to the peak winter season. Plus, you'll enjoy slightly warmer weather on the slopes, with temperatures hovering around freezing rather than dipping into deep winter chills. The scenery is stunning too, with snow-capped mountains contrasting with the first signs of spring appearing in the valleys. If you're not into skiing, many of these mountain areas also offer other fun winter activities, like snowshoeing, sledding, or simply relaxing in an outdoor hot spring surrounded by snowy landscapes. Speaking of hot springs, or onsen, Japan's cooler March weather makes it the perfect time to relax in these naturally heated baths. Whether you're in a bustling city or a quiet mountain village, You'll find plenty of opportunities to soak in a steamy onsen while taking in the beautiful views around you. Some of the best-known onsen towns include Hakone, located just outside of Tokyo, and Beppu, a town famous for its wide variety of hot springs. Another excellent option is Noboribetsu in Hokkaido, known for its healing mineral-rich waters. Visiting an onsen isn't just about relaxation. It's a cultural experience that allows you to immerse yourself in a centuries-old Japanese tradition. Just a quick note. Be aware that there are specific customs when visiting an onsen, such as washing thoroughly before entering the bath and not bringing towels or clothing into the water. It's all part of the experience, and it makes for a more enjoyable and respectful visit for everyone. While some parts of Japan are still in winter mode, the southern islands of Okinawa are basking in warmth. If you're looking for an early spring beach getaway, Okinawa is the place to be in March. With temperatures ranging from 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, or 59 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, you can enjoy outdoor activities like swimming, snorkeling, and diving. Okinawa is known for its clear blue waters and vibrant coral reefs, which make it a snorkeling and diving paradise. You can explore stunning underwater landscapes filled with colorful fish, or simply relax on the beach. And it's not just about the sea. Okinawa is rich in culture, with its own unique food, music, and history, influenced by its Ryukyu Kingdom past. If you're headed there in March, it's a good idea to pack a light wetsuit or rash guard, as the water might still be a bit cool for swimming without protection. But the peaceful beaches and beautiful sea life more than make up for it. For nature lovers, March is an excellent time to explore Japan's hiking trails. With the mild weather and fewer crowds, you can enjoy scenic hikes through national parks and mountain ranges. One of the most famous hiking destinations is Mount Fuji, although the summit trail is closed in March due to snow. However, you can still enjoy the foothills and nearby trails with incredible views of the iconic peak. Other great hiking spots include the Kumano-Koto pilgrimage routes in Wakayama and the trails around Nikko National Park, both offering a mix of natural beauty and historical sites. In northern Japan, Daisetsuzan National Park in Hokkaido offers stunning views of snowy peaks and frozen waterfalls, with trails that are suitable for experienced hikers even in winter conditions. Wherever you choose to hike, March's cooler weather is ideal for those long walks, and the clear skies provide excellent visibility for enjoying Japan's dramatic landscapes. Sumo wrestling is one of Japan's most iconic sports, and if you're visiting in March, you have a unique opportunity to catch the Osaka Grand Sumo Tournament. Held at Edion Arena in mid-March, this is one of the 6 annual tournaments in Japan, and it's a thrilling way to experience a deep-rooted part of Japanese culture. The atmosphere inside the arena is electric as wrestlers, or rikishi, compete in bouts that can last only a few seconds, but are full of power and skill. It's a mix of ritual, athleticism, and tradition that gives you insight into Japan's ancient sporting culture. Tickets can sell out fast, especially for the final days of the tournament, so be sure to book in advance. Japan is home to countless festivals, and many of the spring festivals in March are steeped in tradition. One of the most beautiful is Hina Matsuri, or Doll Festival, held on March 3rd. This festival is dedicated to the health and happiness of girls, and across Japan, you'll find elaborate displays of dolls representing the imperial court. It's a lovely time to visit temples and shrines where these displays are often set up. Another fascinating festival in March is Omizutori, a sacred fire and water ceremony held at Todaiji Temple in Nara. The highlight takes place on March 12th when massive torches are carried around the temple, scattering sparks into the night sky. Lastly, don't miss the Tsunan Snow Festival, especially for its breathtaking sky lantern event, where hundreds of glowing lanterns float up into the night sky. These festivals offer a mix of history, culture, and awe-inspiring sights, giving you a deeper connection to Japanese traditions. That wraps up your ultimate guide to visiting Japan in March. From skiing in Hokkaido to watching cherry blossoms in Kyoto, and from relaxing in an onsen to diving into Okinawa's crystal-clear waters, March is a month that offers something for everyone. If you've been to Japan in March or you're planning a trip soon, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experiences. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe to the City Guru so you don't miss any of our travel tips and guides. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.